Hi guys, welcome back to Ben's home video, where today we are looking at the Eureka Blu-ray release of the 1988 Girls with Guns, first of the In the Line of Duty series to actually have In the Line of Duty in its title. That's right, it's In the Line of Duty 3. As always guys, I want to ask you to like this video or subscribe to my channel. Quick little unboxing, as it's not worth doing a whole video separately on it. So, new artwork by Darren Wheeling, who's done all 4 of these releases. Reversible cover, so I've gone for the original one, which I believe it's the original one. I like that one. Back. And inside you can see, got a little booklet which I will read very soon on the disc. Also be doing a video on In the Line of Duty 4, hopefully before release day on Monday. Stay tuned. Just realised I didn't check the bit rate. But I'll do everything else but that. So we've got mono. That's all I've got. Yeah, the sound's mono. For the Cantonese and for the English. Just quickly, these releases have been staggered, so Yes Madam came out first, then a few weeks or months later, Raw Warriors came out, then a couple of months later, In the Line of Duty 3 and 4 came out on the same day. But the first two actually had a 5.1 English track newly done for it. Not that I listened to that, but that's not the point. These two, In the Line of Duty 3 and 4, do not then have the original mono for both. I feel like they're either being rushed or they're lazy. But it's Eureka, so they probably had to get it out on a certain date and they didn't have time to do it. I don't believe Eureka have ever done anything lazily, in my opinion. Film grain resolves beautifully on this. It's fine and it's great, because normally on these old Hong Kong films, you get like a blue sky. It's normally real heavy, thick grain that doesn't kind of sit well with the rest of it. Not that I mind it, it's just really obvious, but not in this bad boy. Black levels, really nice for a Blu-ray. And you get that straight from the beginning. That's what bit I was on about. I was like, yeah, I don't know like this. White's pretty good. Not fantastic, but you need 4K HDR to get the kind of crisp whites that I like, but I ain't marking it down for that. There's some nice neon moments in it, and I always like my neon, so the neon is bright and just nice. So I'm a happy chap. And finally, skin details really good. You can see a bit of sweat, you can see pores, you can see like I said, it's really good for a Blu-ray, and especially a 1988 Hong Kong film. They've done a really good job on that. So the audio, like I said, was a 1.0 mono track. And in my previous video about Yes Madam and Raw Warriors, I said I would have liked them to do a 5.1 Cantonese track, not just on an English dub. And I thought, here we go, they're going to do it on this one. But it turns out, no, like I said earlier, they've literally done nothing for the sound. And it shows. I mean, you can hear the dog, you can hear bits. Guns fire, which there's a fair bit of, especially at the beginning. Sounds quite anemic. And you notice it at first, because it's got a scene, then it's the opening credits. On the music in the opening credits, there's like a crackle, like it's clipping. And you think, okay, we'll accept it there. But it's throughout the whole film. Whenever there's a bit of music and a bit of noise going on with it, it's just a clipping or distorted or whatever word you want to use. And it is distracting, but it's not too bad. As I said, it's a 34-year-old film, 35-year-old film, and from Hong Kong, and it's not high budget and whatever, but the other two didn't have it, so it's not great that this has it. But other than that, it's all right. I didn't bother listening to the English one. Probably should have, because of the music, but I never watched it in English. If you're going to watch the English dub, I don't care, you shouldn't. So I'm punishing you. So overall, I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. And I mean, if they did a 5.1, it would have been probably like a 4.5 out of 5. If it didn't have the crackle, it would have been a 4 out of 5. But because of those two things, it's going down to a 3.5 out of 5. The audio's let it down big time. So right now in this video, you're probably thinking, but Ben, what did you think of that film? I'll tell you. So it's the first one not to include Michelle Yeoh, who is my angel, always has been, always will be. But it does have the perfect Cynthia Khan, who is also my love. So what is a boy to do? Yeah, she's great. She always is, always will be, always was. You know what I'm saying, don't you, boys and girls? But yeah, as a film, a lot more serious in tone than the other two. Like the first one's the silliest, and the second one the not so silly. But the third one, mostly serious, and it works. Action-packed. There's a lot more action in it as well. Action-packed, enjoyable. I like the fact some of it, a small bit, but some of it was in Japan, some of it was in Hong Kong. I like the characters. I think it's a 4 out of 5 film, to be honest. What's this, you guys? And as always, guys, thanks for watching.